challenge this week was all about the movies and the perks of movie stardom. Our first task, to test some very clever new camcorders that should allow you to get the sorts of shots that were once the sole preserve of top-notch Hollywood directors. To test the camcorders, we had to shoot our very own action sequence.
We were shooting a sequence in which Jason and I discover a bomb in a briefcase, then run away before the bomb goes off in a gigantic explosion that flings us through the air.
Now, the first shot is of Jason and I walking up to the briefcase, opening it to reveal the ticking bomb.
Oh, that's Hollywood right there.
And for my sexy shots, I'm going to use a ruggedized camera, the Oregon Scientific, which in my opinion is the best affordable rugged camera on the market. I'm going to whack it on a tree here. What I'm trying to achieve is that kind of surveillance camera feel, you know, the sort of 24.
This tough little water-resistant camera records around an hour of footage onto a 2 gig SD card at roughly VHS quality.
Check the angle. Yeah, is that there?
And I've got this sturdy, brand new little Panasonic camcorder that I'm going to put inside the briefcase, so when me and Jason open up the briefcase, you've got a really cool, arty shot.
It's waterproof, has a 10 times optical zoom, records to SD card, and the picture's better quality than Jason's Oregon. But it was still a bit tricky fitting it in the briefcase.
Move some of the dynamite.
Move some of the dynamite. That's the best thing ever said.
Once both cameras were recording, we acted out the scene.
It's a bomb! Run!
Then checked the results.
It's just come out.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Good quality picture, look. It's a bomb! Oh, it's really good!
And both cameras had done their job excellently, producing just the footage we wanted.
What we want to get here are dramatic shots of the two of us running away. So I can get a nice tracking shot of Susie running away from the explosion. I've got this helicopter.
Slung under the helicopter is a tiny lightweight camcorder. The Flycam 1 squared records to SD card at near DVD quality.
All right, action!
Because we wanted shots of us both running at the same time, we roped in remote control expert Sam to fly the heli. Now we just needed a very special camcorder to shoot the grand finale, the explosion.
For this, the most important bit of our sequence, where Susie and I are flying through the air after the explosion and landing on these mats, I'm going to use the Sony HDR-CX6. It's a favourite of the Gadget Show because it's a really easy camera to use. It shoots great quality, high-definition footage, but best of all, it's got a super slow-mo mode. Suze, can I use you to rehearse?
Please do.
Thanks to digital processing, the smooth, slow record function can record a 3-second sequence, process it, and then play it back at a quarter speed in gloriously smooth, slow motion. The explosives were primed. The cameras were rolling. The crew were in place. It was time to go.
Action!
Oh, look at that. That looks amazing.
You're like a Hollywood stuntman. You got serious air, Susie.
I just absolutely adored that super slow-mo shot at the end, which was from the Sony CX6, and it was, well, I thought it extraordinary. Very easy to use, very intuitive, loved it.
Oregon Scientific is my choice. I mean, we couldn't make the series of the Gadget Show without about 8 of these things. We do all kinds of horrible
Very
things
rugged.
to them. Virtually indestructible. They take an SD card in there that you record the footage on. They're less than £100.